Hey buddies, welcome to another video games Lonesome Long Haul. I'm playing the Dragon Ages. Give me a second here, I look weird, I fix myself. Now I look better, alright. Welcome to the show. Lonesome shows. So relaxing, not without the chaos that Becky brings. So much frustration and stress she adds. Alright guys, well welcome Nick Mells. Congratulations on going turbo. So it's getting, if you can't, how about I don't log in if I don't want to? You can tell by the change in my outfits in the most recent shows that it's starting to get chilly up here in the White Plains of Vancouver. Nothing but snow for as far as the eye can see here in BC. I know you'll still bring the care package, Becky. Not in shit, Surrey. Well, Quasi, I think that you're probably kidding too, because as you know, downtown Vancouver does not get snow. In fact, the only time downtown Vancouver got real snow, we were in Ontario at the time, so we didn't even get to experience the epic snow storm of 2011 or whatever the fuck it was that everybody still talks about to this day. Yeah, right, Becky, you're still gonna bring it with a smile. All right, so where are we in the story? Egghawk is now rich because of her adventures in the deep roads. Bartram, the betrayer, brother of Varric, my companion here, have I met up with him yet? Like, have I defeated him? No, I defeated the guy that I owed money to, who helped me get to the deep roads, because he not only wanted the money back, he wanted extra because he knew that I profited greatly. Oh, and yeah, Varric did kill Bartrand, didn't he? Varric killed him, he shot him dead because he had been corrupted. So, now that that's done, what is my motivation as a player, as a character at this stage? The head of town, or whoever the hell he is, has asked me to go and talk to the Quarians because they're being mean or something. Really, all I've been doing for the last while is running around doing companions quests. In addition, they want me to go to Sundermount to do an herbalist task, but oh, that's because I haven't found this one enemy I need to defeat to get the last of the herbalist tasks. That's just a side mission. Yeah, so right now they want me to, let's just kick this off, I guess, with initiating the Black Powder Courtesy, which is the main mission. Thank you, Becky. Oh, that's your attempt at not smiling, huh?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Water.
Thank you. Thank you.
You want a roast tonight? You got a second ring.
I don't think we'd enjoy a roast tonight. I don't think we would be as satisfied with it as we would be at a real supper time.
Bye.
Yeah, chaos returned just for a moment there.
Hey.
Quasi said it. So let's do this. Let's go head to the Black Powder Courtesy. Someone told me, like, I think that I finished most of my Companion's Quest, but somebody told me that there was one Companion's Quest for the Elven guy with the tattoos that you can only get by putting him in your party and going somewhere. I don't think it matters to me that much, Fenris. I don't think I care enough about Fenris. If it's not spelled out for me how to do it, I don't think I need to go looking for hidden companion quests. I think I'm fine just doing what's made available to me as I play. And I think it's been quite some time since I actually did any main story, so it'd be a good idea to jump into some main story to get this moving, give my character some motivation for doing anything at all right now. So I've got Varric with me because he has to be, because the last time I attempted to go into this area to do the Black Powder quest, my one of my favorite companions, Isabella, didn't want to come. She said she'd have to turn back, and she didn't say why. She was kind of cheeky about it.
You were allowed, Basra, until the Arishak declares otherwise.
Okay. Oh, Kunari. You're so lame. You guys are the definition of tryhard. They're just gym rats, painted up and horned. No, they're just as horny as a gym rat. So the only difference is that they got... Oh wait, no, gym rats have tribal tats. You know what? That's all Kunari are. They're gym rats. You want to spot me, bro? Yeah, I'll spot you, bro. Alright. I'm gonna juice some curls until I protein my pecs straight or something. Looking around for an objective. I guess I'll just go right and talk to the Arishak, see what he wants. Oh, so brooding.
Sarah Hawk.
Yes?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Kunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawk. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlok. You will want to hunt him.
Interesting. What are they... he's saying that the Kunari haven't been able to change their fortune, so they see themselves as misfortunate to be here right now? They keep on telling the town, or the mayor, or whatever his fucking name is, that ships are coming for them and that they're just delayed, or they keep on saying that the ships are delayed, so they'll have to stay longer. I wonder what he means by their fortunes haven't changed. Someone stole your explosives? That's not really clever. What would, oh yeah, I have to remember, what would Egg say? You're hiring me?
Sounds like the recovery should be worth something to me.
1,000 lives. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawk. You will want to hunt him.
Varric will be happy if I say this. This option won't go away if I investigate, right? I think, yeah, it won't go away. What is the effect of the gas?
So, how dangerous does this fake mixture become?
It is not a threat to Kunari.
Is it like...
For your kind, it is as dangerous as those who breathe it.
No riddles, please.
The gas kills, but first it turns allies against their own in blind rage.
Oh, shoot.
So, the greater the skill of those sent against us, the more dangerous they become to their own people.
And you thought this was a good idea?
It is no longer our problem.
Why send for me?
I barely spoke to you 3 years ago.
Oh, he specifically
Why
asked
give me this warning?
for me.
You are capable, but I have yet to decide if you are capable of understanding. Save your streets from this fool dwarf.
Thanks, dumplings. Everybody digs this
talk.
sweater. You let him steal it?
So you just leave the decoy laying around?
We did not make it easy. 3 Kunari died defending it, enough to impart a sense of worth. If the real formula were at risk, the Qun would demand that we protect it to the last of us.
Did anyone see the theft?
It took Javaris long enough to come up with this. Are you sure it was him?
Others have asked for the Gatlock, but only he chose to delude himself beyond no. Is 3 years so long to a hateful fool? I have no way of understanding such weakness. His crime seems obvious. Further evidence could be the deaths of many. I wouldn't wait.
All right, let me give my little nod to Varric on this one.
Any idea where we can find Javaris?
I heard about a sell-off. Merchant territories and such. They don't do that unless someone left in a hurry. I'd have figured he'd rooked some noble. He's sure not a burglar.
Just tell me where he is.
I haven't kept up on the squirt. Ask the coterie.
Panahedon, Hawk. It will be interesting to see if you die.
Airshock have... The Kunari have a weird way of talking. All right.
You waste time. The dwarf and his theft have caused a very real threat to your city.
Thank you for the warning.
I appreciate you bringing this to me.
I have long thought this city would destroy itself. This would only hasten the inevitable. Panahedon, Hawk. It will be interesting to see if you die.
What do Kunari even live for? Like, really, what do they live to enjoy? They don't look like they enjoy anything. They don't look like they do anything. But that could be the limitation of the graphical abilities of the PS3, since they can't seem to include, or just this generation of consoles, since they can't include any more than 12 Kunari here in the district of the city that's supposed to be full of them. Maybe a few more than 12. Anyways, part of the reason that I've put off coming back to Dragon Age for so long now is, for one, there's no time, because there's so many current gen releases coming out on the PS4 and Xbox One. But in addition to that, playing those next gen releases and going back to this makes it even harder to bear the graphics. I mean, and these are better than Dragon Age 1, so I couldn't even imagine if I had waited till now to start playing Dragon Age 1. But it's rough. Like, I mean, when you get used to next generation graphics and you get used to the prettiness, it can be a little bit shocking to go back. It's not just the fact that it's last gen though, because I think I could go play The Last of Us right now on the previous generation and not feel like it's a shock to go back to a game like that. But this feels like a very early last generation game. I think that's the big issue. Of course, I'm not saying that the game can't be enjoyable still. Oh, I have a choice of going there night or day. But I won't ignore the fact that I do notice the difference, or like, you know, it is a bit of a shell shock, you know, to jump back and forth between cutting edge and, what is this, 7 years ago? What date is it? What year was this game? 2007? 2008 at most? Oh, 07. Time has passed. A lot of time. So this is like a game that came out in the second year of the 360 and PlayStation's life. So it's understandable that the graphics are limited. And of course, you guys have told me the tales of how the game was also rushed. That didn't help it.
Turn up your purses, Kurtwall. The leases of Javaris Tintop are up for grabs.
Sure.
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop.
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts.
Javaris.
Keeps territory clear and separate from
Who's
the
Javaris, guys?
He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
What? Who's the Javaris name? I'd say I did a pretty good job of maintaining most of the names in my head, but I've forgotten this one. Just gonna ice my wrists while I wait for an answer. Javaris is the dwarf that stole. Oh, they just got done talking about him. Too many dwarfs. I can't keep all the dwarfs straight. Bartrand, Varric, Jarvis. I think there was another one, maybe. Okay. It's important that I find him.
There's a lot riding on finding Javaris. Can you help?
The members of our little fellowship expect privacy. But he skipped out on paying me, too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Oh.
Not the trail I'd expect from a master thief. Just saying.
Should I use that same tone of voice? Because that's going to keep him away for sure. Don't come back, please.
All about our friend Javaris. Smuggler's Cut outside town.
Alright, so Javaris has skipped town, gone to Smuggler's Cut. Pretty clear what he intends to do, given the name of Smuggler's Cut. Too bad he didn't head over to Turning Yourself In Gorge. Then I wouldn't have to hunt him down. I miss the days where we could edit the episodes down so it sounded like I came up with that little quip immediately after my little diatribe about the Smuggler's Cut. Just edit out all the thinking about it so that it looks like I'm really witty. That's the trick to those old episodes. If it seems that we became less witty over time, it's not true. In fact, that goes for every YouTuber that you watch who doesn't broadcast live. Alright, so what are these? Okay, I gotta reacquaint myself. Alright, what do I do again? What's my favorite thing to do? I start off with a big firestorm? No, I start with a fireball. Pew! And then a big old firestorm. OP. Egg is OP. Oh, there's more of them though. You never know what you're gonna have to go up against in this game. It could be 5, it could be 500. Who's to know? Because they can come out of nowhere. They're coming up from behind me now, too. I could have sworn we'd cleared that area. Oh my god, look at all the reinforcements. So many reinforcements. Should have known. How's the team? When I play Inquisition, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it's become pretty clear to me that the way I like to play Dragon Age games is to play as one character, basically, and make all the rest of the characters around me be support. And it seems also pretty clear that the best way to play Dragon Age is to use a mage, and to play as the mage. Because mages are squishy and they get themselves into all sorts of stupid ass trouble because the AI is dumb as shit. And I'm sure Inquisition's AI is going to be better, but probably not good enough to keep mages out of trouble because they're just predestined to die. If there's a way to die, they're going to die. They'll find it. And yet they're so powerful when you play as them and you keep them out of trouble. I say as I go into this situation ready to die. I almost died there. I'm okay. Let's go. Wow.
My goodness, that was exciting. Everything here is cold, hard stone. I wish I'd worn shoes with soles now.
Yeah, I don't know, like I feel like I just want to build another team in Inquisition that revolves around my character. You know, supporting me. A tank, obviously. Wow, that's a weird tool. That's a weird little tip that came up. Alright. I suppose everybody hold position. We'll leave Varric up here to do this. The only annoying thing is I've got to like I can't have just it's not really worth it, is it? This isn't worth it. It's not worth leaving Varric all the way back here. Is it? Just to do this one trap, and who knows how many like people I'm actually gonna. This is probably gonna hurt me too. It'd be different if I could order one person to stay here and the rest follow me, but if I want to get around over there, I have to get everybody, I have to move each one of them individually, because you can't just tell one person to hold. You tell everybody to hold, or you don't tell anybody to hold. Fuck it, everybody come with me. We don't need that trap. We'll fight them with our own abilities. The only other thing that makes deciding on what to play as in Dragon Age difficult is whether you want to keep like a certain personality with your crew, even though they don't strategically make any sense. And then you have to adjust everything, usually to revolve around that person. Like, for instance, I really like Meryl, and for that reason I've brought her along, even though she really doesn't make a lot of sense for my party. It would make more sense to have a second mage that can heal, like Durs. But Durs is just so Durs that who the hell would want him to come along? Nobody. There's not a single person ever who has ever played this game who likes Durs. I read about it on a blog that nobody liked him. The blog took into account everybody who'd ever played the game. A bunch of thugs down there. It activated the music, but they don't seem to be able to see me, so this should be interesting. And, uh-oh. Where is it sending me to do this? Hey team, you wanna... Ah, shit, the team's not gonna come. Aveline, Meryl, you want to come downstairs where you'll actually be able to help us? I just got killed. Assassins can really ruin a team. Alright, let's pin down the assassin. There's a lot of them. Oh, yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, how long battles become when you lose your main damage dealer.
That's the brightest thing you could have done.
All away from is a good one, right?
Alright. Injury kit. All good. Trying to remember if there's any like strategies I had been using on the last time that I played this that I'm now forgetting. I don't think so. I'm interested to see if Dragon Age Inquisition's tactics end up playing out better. Because in my experience, I guess I'm just generally interested to see if Inquisition's AI is better. Because everybody, I find a lot of people in there keep on trying to sell me on tactics, but I keep on saying they're not reliable enough and they're not applicable enough to all situations to go in with your team just, you know, going off of a program. I would much rather my team do nothing that expends their stamina so that when push comes to shove and I really need them to do one of their abilities that I know that they are capable of, they'll have enough stamina to pull it off. Unless it's something that's like, you know, an obvious one like a tank taunting or a character that buffs the whole team. I gotta make sure that Varric, what do you got equipped? Also, Aveline still has her original goddamn fucking sword. Can she equip anything else yet? She still can't. I still haven't found a sword for her that she can equip because she doesn't have enough strength. I think it's her next level that I'll finally have enough strength for her to have a better sword. Because I didn't buy a weapon before I went to the next chapter, so now all of the weapons available in shops are way above her ability, strength ability. Because I kind of like went hardcore in making her able to withstand a lot of damage, so I gave her insane constitution and really didn't start working on the strength until later on. She doesn't really need to do damage, but it would be nice if she did a bit more damage than she does. It would also be nice, I guess, if she could get a little bit more attention from the enemies without taunt. But whatever, she can use taunt till the cows come home. Okay. That motherfucker up there, right there. You motherfucker. Hey. One of the tactics I really like, though, there are tactics that are really useful, such as telling Varric that when he sees a person that's been made brittle, automatically use the ability he has that is strong against brittle targets. That's cool, that's fine. I don't mind having that tactic set up. What I don't like is tactics that, like, are only specific to certain situations. Ship in a bottle. A ship for Isabella, new quest. Oh, I've got a gift for Isabella. I've already fucked her, who cares? Wilderness. Ooh. Let me see what else is in here first. Not a bad haul. One of my gripes with a game like Dragon Age, and I guess this also, like, it's the genre, so you can't really complain about it, I guess, but same goes for Skyrim, is that the adventure is kind of tailored to you from the beginning. So, like, it's tailored in a certain way. It's going to be the same story, and sure, you can play through it a different way every time, but as you become familiar with the world on multiple playthroughs, you're going to know where X item is or this item is. And I think that they've added some random elements to where items are and how and when you get them, but it's,
You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that.
very far from being a roguelike where,
Easy as pie.
you know, there's procedural generation or like anything that dramatically changes the game, how you play through it. And it makes the game less exciting to me because of that. I really like games that are procedurally generated. And I kind of wish that a game like this would come out that still has strong story elements, you know, still has characters and story but like lots of like dungeons that are completely like different every time you play, and enemies not unlike Shadow of Mordor that are completely randomly generated and have a completely new experience for everybody who plays it. That's the kind of thing I want to see from future like games on the next generation. Alright, I'm going to take a break here, I think. I've been going for probably about an hour, and when I get out on the other side of this, I think I'm going to beat the shit out of Jarvis. Stay tuned. Video Games Awesome Live continues with Dragon Age 2. Awesome. Stay tuned.